Are you about to turn 30 and wondering what you should know? Well, fret not, my friend. You're in just the right place. This is the start of a journey, an expedition into the realm of the 3-decade milestone. Today, we're going to explore 10 life hacks that every person should know, yes, should absolutely know, before hitting the big 3-0. Now, turning 30 is a significant milestone, isn't it? It's like stepping onto a new playing field, where the rules seem to change, and the game gets a bit more serious. It's the age where you're no longer a youth, but you're also not quite middle-aged. You're in that sweet spot, that golden era, where you're expected to have your life somewhat figured out. But if you're like most people, you might be approaching this age with a bit of trepidation. Maybe you're thinking, I'm supposed to be an adult now, but I still don't know how to properly fold a fitted sheet. Or perhaps you're wondering, should I have a bigger bank balance by now? Well, let me tell you, you're not alone in these thoughts. We've all been there. We've all had those moments of self-doubt, those pangs of, am I doing this right? But that's where this guide comes in. We're here to arm you with the knowledge, the insights, the life hacks that could make your transition into the 30s a little smoother. So, what are these life hacks we're talking about? Well, they're nuggets of wisdom, pearls of knowledge, if you like, that we believe can make a substantial difference in your life. They're insights that we wish someone had shared with us when we were approaching the big 3-0. They are about finance, health, relationships, mindfulness, continuous learning, time management, self-care, resilience, gratitude, and embracing change. Let's start with finance. Money matters, doesn't it? It's the fuel that keeps our lives running. By the time you hit 30, you should have a fair idea about managing your finances. We're not saying you should be a Wall Street whiz or a stock market savant, but you should know how to budget, how to save, how to invest wisely. That's hack number 1. Then we move on to health. The joy of a fit and healthy body. It's easy to take our health for granted in our 20s. But as we move into our 30s, we start to realize that our bodies aren't as invincible as we once thought. It's essential to understand the importance of a healthy lifestyle. That's hack number 2. Next up, relationships. They're like the spice in the curry of life, aren't they? They add flavor, they add zest, but they can also be tricky to navigate. In your 30s, it's crucial to understand the dynamics of healthy relationships, both romantic and platonic. That's hack number 3. Then we delve into the world of mindfulness. It's all about being present, being in the moment. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the rush, in the hustle, but it's equally important to slow down, to breathe, to be mindful. That's hack number 4. We then move on to continuous learning. Never underestimate the power of knowledge. In your 30s, it's vital to keep learning, to keep expanding your horizons. It's not just about professional growth, but personal growth too. That's hack number 5. Next, we talk about time management. Time, as they say, is the most valuable resource. In your 30s, it's essential to understand how to manage your time effectively, how to prioritize, how to strike a balance. That's hack number 6. Then we dive into the world of self-care. It's not just about spa days and bubble baths. It's about mental health, emotional health, spiritual health. It's about taking care of yourself in every sense of the word. That's hack number 7. Next up, resilience. Life is going to throw curveballs at you. It's going to test you, challenge you. But it's how you bounce back, how you rise after a fall, that truly matters. That's hack number 8. Then, we explore the concept of gratitude. It's easy to focus on what we don't have, on what we're striving for. But it's equally important to be grateful for what we do have, for the blessings in our life. That's hack number 9. Finally, we talk about embracing change. Change is the only constant in life. In your 30s, it's crucial to understand that change is not something to be feared, but embraced. It's an opportunity for growth, for evolution. That's the 10th and final hack. So buckle up, because we're about to dive into the world of adulting. Get ready to explore, to learn, to grow. Welcome to the big 3-0 countdown. First off, get financially savvy. Now, what does being financially savvy truly mean? It's about understanding money, how it works, and how you can make it work for you. It's about making conscious decisions about your finances to set yourself up for a more secure future. And the best part? You don't need a degree in finance or economics to get a handle on your money matters. Let's kick off with budgeting. It's the cornerstone of any financial plan. Think of budgeting as a roadmap for your finances. It helps you navigate your income, track your expenses, and ultimately steer you towards your financial goals. Now, I'm sure some of you are thinking, budgeting sounds like a whole lot of hassle. But let me tell you, it's easier than you think. All it requires is a little bit of time, patience, and honesty with yourself. Start by jotting down your monthly income. Next, list down your fixed expenses. These are the non-negotiables like rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, and so on. Then, list your variable expenses. These could be things like dining out, shopping, entertainment, and other non-essentials. Finally, don't forget to account for savings and investments. After all, it's not just about how much you earn, but how much you keep and grow. Now, on to savings. It's the safety net of your finances. It's the cash you set aside for emergencies, for future goals, and for peace of mind. Without savings, you're essentially living paycheck to paycheck, a slip, trip, or fall away from financial ruin. So, how much should you save? Well, a good rule of thumb is to aim for 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. But remember, this is just a guideline. Your personal circumstances may require you to save more or less. Investing, on the other hand, is about growing your money. It's about putting your money to work so that it earns more money for you. Investing can be a powerful way to build wealth. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Investing involves risks, and it's essential to understand these risks before diving in. There's a wide range of investment options available, from stocks and bonds to real estate and mutual funds. Each comes with its own set of risks and rewards. So, do your homework. Research different investment options, understand how they work, and assess how they align with your financial goals and risk tolerance. Now let's talk about some easy strategies for financial success. 1. Automate your finances. Set up automatic transfers for your savings and bill payments. This way you're saving without even thinking about it, and you're less likely to miss a payment. 2. Build an emergency fund. This is a stash of money set aside to cover unexpected expenses. It's your financial safety net. 3. Pay off high-interest debt as soon as possible. High-interest debt can be a major drain on your finances, so tackle it head-on. Make a plan to pay it off as quickly as you can. 4. Diversify your investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different asset classes to reduce risk and increase potential returns. 5. Invest in yourself. This could be through education, skills training, or self-development. Remember, you are your most important asset. 6. Live below your means. This doesn't mean you have to live a life of deprivation. It simply means being mindful of your spending and not living a lifestyle that's beyond your financial means. Finally, keep learning. The world of finance is constantly evolving. Stay informed, read books, listen to podcasts, attend seminars. Never stop learning. Financial savvy isn't about getting rich quick. It's about building a strong financial foundation and making informed decisions about your money. It's about setting yourself up for a lifetime of financial well-being. Remember, a penny saved is a penny earned. So start today. Get financially savvy. Because when it comes to your money, knowledge is power. And that power is in your hands. Scene script. Secondly, take charge of your health. Now, let's talk about something that's close to everyone's heart. Quite literally, health. As the saying goes, our bodies are our temples. They're the only places we have to live in. It's a simple truth, but one that often gets overlooked in the hustle and bustle of our 20s, when we're busy chasing dreams, building careers, and making memories. But as we approach the big 3-0, it's time to start paying more attention to our health. Why, you ask? Well, because health, my friends, is the real wealth. It's the foundation upon which all other aspects of our lives are built. No amount of money, success, or fame can compensate for poor health. It's the one thing that allows us to enjoy all the other wonderful things life has to offer. So let's dive in and see how we can take charge of our health as we stride towards 30. Firstly, let's talk about regular exercise. Now, I'm not saying you need to turn into a gym rat overnight or run marathons every weekend, but incorporating some form of physical activity into your daily routine can work wonders for your health. And it's not just about losing weight or building muscles. Regular exercise can help reduce the risk of chronic diseases, improve mental health, boost energy levels, and even promote better sleep. You don't have to go all in from day one. Start small. Take a brisk walk around the block during your lunch break. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Dance to your favorite song. Do some yoga or stretching exercises while watching TV. The key is to find something you enjoy, so it doesn't feel like a chore. And remember, consistency is more important than intensity. It's better to exercise a little bit every day than to push yourself to the limit once a week and then spend the next 6 days recovering. Next up is a balanced diet. Now, diet is a bit of a tricky subject because there's so much conflicting information out there. One day carbs are the enemy, the next day it's fats. But here's the thing. A balanced diet isn't about cutting out entire food groups or starving yourself. It's about providing your body with the nutrients it needs to function optimally. Aim to fill your plate with a variety of foods. Include plenty of fruits and vegetables for vitamins and fiber. Opt for whole grains over refined ones for sustained energy. Include lean proteins for muscle repair and growth. Don't forget healthy fats, which are essential for brain health. And yes, it's okay to indulge in your favorite treats once in a while. Just remember, moderation is key. Now let's talk about a topic that many of us tend to avoid: regular checkups. Yes, I know, doctor's appointments aren't exactly fun, but they're an essential part of taking charge of your health. Regular checkups can help detect potential health issues before they become serious. They're like your car's routine maintenance. You wouldn't skip those, would you? Don't wait until you're feeling unwell to book an appointment. Prevention is always better than cure. Regular screenings for blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, and other vital health markers can help you stay on top of your health. And ladies, don't forget your annual gynecological checkups as well. And while we're on the subject of checkups, let's not forget about mental health. It's just as important as physical health, if not more so. Stress, anxiety, and depression are common issues that many of us grapple with, often in silence. It's important to recognize that it's okay to not be okay and seek help when needed. Regular therapy, meditation, hobbies, and spending time with loved ones can all contribute to better mental health. To wrap up, taking charge of your health involves making conscious choices every day. It's about treating your body with respect and kindness. It's about listening to your body and giving it what it needs. It's about prioritizing your well-being, even when life gets busy. Remember, your health is an investment, not an expense. The efforts you put in today will pay dividends in the future. After all, health is wealth. Scene script. Thirdly, nourish your relationships. As we navigate through the maze of life, it's the people around us who help make the journey worthwhile. Our relationships with family, friends, and partners can be a source of joy, support, and personal growth. They can be the lifeline that keeps us grounded in stormy weather, the sounding board for our wildest dreams, and the mirror that reflects who we truly are. But how do we go about maintaining healthy relationships? Well, it's a bit like tending a garden. It requires patience, understanding, and a lot of care. So, let's dig in, shall we? First and foremost, let's talk about family. These are the people who have known you since you were in diapers, or the ones who chose to become your family along the way. Either way, they are a significant part of your life. To maintain healthy relationships with your family, it's crucial to practice open communication. This means not only speaking your mind, but also listening to what they have to say. It may not always be easy, but it's essential. Next up, we have our friends. Friends are the family we choose. They're the ones we turn to when we need a shoulder to lean on, or a partner in crime. But friendships, like any relationship, need work. They need time, attention, and a whole lot of love. So make time for your friends. Set up regular catch-ups. Be there for them when they need you. And don't forget to celebrate the good times together. Now let's move on to romantic relationships. The sweet and sometimes bitter world of love. Romantic relationships can be a roller coaster ride of emotions, but they can also bring immense joy and fulfillment. The key to a successful romantic relationship, it's a combination of many things, but it all boils down to respect, trust, and communication. Remember to respect your partner's individuality, trust them, and communicate your feelings and thoughts openly. But what about the relationships we have with ourselves? Yes, you heard it right. The relationship we have with ourselves sets the tone for all other relationships in our lives. It's essential to love and respect ourselves, to know our worth, and to set boundaries. It's okay to say no. It's okay to put ourselves first sometimes. Now you might be thinking, well, that's a lot to take in. And you're right. Nurturing relationships is not a walk in the park. It's a journey, a process. It's about understanding and accepting that every relationship is unique, with its own set of challenges and rewards. It's about realizing that no relationship is perfect, and that's okay. It's about learning to navigate the highs and lows with grace and resilience. And just like a garden, relationships need time to grow. They need space to breathe. They need nourishment to flourish. So be patient, be kind, be understanding, and most importantly, be present. Remember, it's not about having 100 friends or a picture-perfect family. It's about the quality of the relationships you have. In the grand scheme of things, our relationships play a pivotal role in shaping us into who we are. They teach us about love, compassion, forgiveness, and the value of connection. They remind us that we are not alone, that we are part of a community, a network of individuals who care for and support each other. So as you step into your 30s, remember to nourish your relationships. Keep the channels of communication open, invest your time and energy into them, and don't forget to show your appreciation. After all, it's the people in our lives who make the journey worthwhile. As you move forward, remember that relationships are not just about taking, but also about giving. It's about being there for the other person, supporting them, and uplifting them. It's about being a friend, a partner, a family member who adds value to their life. So, be the kind of person you would want in your life. Finally, as we wrap up this segment, let's leave you with this. Relationships, in all their complexity, are one of the most beautiful aspects of being human. They add color to our lives, they teach us, they challenge us, and they help us grow. So cherish them, nurture them, and appreciate them. Remember, it's the quality of relationships, not the quantity, that matters. Fourth on our list, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness, it's a word that's been buzzing around for quite some time now. But what exactly is it, and why is it so important, especially as you approach the big 3-0? Mindfulness, in its simplest form, is the act of being fully present in the moment. It's about focusing on the here and now, instead of fretting about the past or worrying about the future. It's about immersing yourself fully in whatever you're doing, be it eating a sandwich, taking a walk, or simply breathing. Now, you might be wondering, why should I care about being mindful? I've got a million things to do, and not enough time to do them. Why should I spend precious minutes focusing on my breathing, or the way the sun feels on my skin? Well, the answer to that question lies in the numerous benefits that mindfulness offers. Let's start with stress reduction. We live in a world that's constantly on the go. We're always rushing from one task to the next, our minds cluttered with to-do lists and deadlines. This constant state of hustle and bustle can lead to chronic stress, which is not only bad for our mental health, but also our physical well-being. Enter mindfulness. By focusing on the present moment, mindfulness helps to quiet the chatter in our minds. It allows us to slow down, to breathe, to just be. This sense of calm and tranquility can significantly reduce stress levels, making us feel more relaxed and at ease. Next up, improved focus. In today's digital age, our attention spans are shorter than ever. We're constantly bombarded with notifications, messages, emails, and the like, making it incredibly difficult to concentrate on one task at a time. But with mindfulness, we can train our minds to focus better. By bringing our attention back to the present moment, we can improve our ability to concentrate, making us more productive and efficient. But that's not all. Mindfulness can also increase self-awareness. It encourages us to pay attention to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations, helping us to understand ourselves better. This heightened self-awareness can lead to improved emotional intelligence, which is crucial in building and maintaining healthy relationships. Moreover, mindfulness can enhance our overall quality of life. When we're fully present, we can appreciate life's simple pleasures, like the taste of a perfectly ripe peach, the sound of rain against the window, or the feeling of a warm breeze on a summer's day. Mindfulness helps us to savor these moments, making life richer and more fulfilling. So how can you incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine? Well, it's easier than you might think. You could start by practicing mindful breathing. Just take a few minutes each day to focus on your breath, noticing the way it feels as it enters and leaves your body. You could also try mindful eating. Instead of scarfing down your meals in front of the TV, take the time to really savor your food. Pay attention to the textures, the flavors, the aromas. And remember, mindfulness is not about emptying your mind or achieving a state of eternal bliss. It's about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about accepting things as they are without trying to change them. So as you approach the age of 30, consider adding mindfulness to your toolkit. It might not be a magic bullet, but it's a powerful tool that can help you navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and equanimity. Mindfulness, it's not just a buzzword, it's a way of life. Scene script. Halfway there. 5th, commit to lifelong learning. Now, you might be thinking, wait, I thought I was done with learning when I finished school. Well, I hate to be the bearer of exciting news, but learning doesn't stop when you step out of the school gates for the last time. In fact, it's only just beginning. Life itself is a continuous learning process, a journey of discovery that doesn't end until we do. Why is continuous learning so important, you ask? Let's delve into it, shall we? First and foremost, continuous learning equips you with the tools you need to navigate life's many twists and turns. It's like having a Swiss Army knife in your pocket, ready to help you tackle any challenge that comes your way. Whether it's learning how to budget your finances, understanding how to maintain a healthy lifestyle, mastering the art of mindfulness, or figuring out how to foster fulfilling relationships, the knowledge you gain from continuous learning serves as your compass in the wilderness of life. Moreover, continuous learning fuels personal growth. Every new piece of information, every new skill, every new experience adds another layer to your character, making you a more well-rounded individual. It's like adding more colors to your palette, enabling you to paint a more vibrant picture of life. Think about it. When you learn something new, you're essentially stepping out of your comfort zone, challenging your preconceived notions, and pushing the boundaries of what you thought was possible. And it's in this space, outside your comfort zone, that real growth happens. But the benefits of continuous learning don't stop at personal growth. Oh no, they extend far beyond that. You see, in today's fast-paced world, where technology is evolving at breakneck speed and industries are constantly shifting, the ability to learn and adapt is more crucial than ever. It's no longer enough to rely on the knowledge and skills you acquired in school. To stay competitive, you need to be constantly updating your skill set, learning new things, and keeping up with the latest trends and developments in your field. This is especially true in the job market. Employers aren't just looking for candidates with a specific set of skills. They're looking for lifelong learners, individuals who are committed to their personal and professional development, who are eager to learn and grow, and who are capable of adapting to change. In fact, according to a report by the World Economic Forum, by the year 2030, over half of all employees will need significant reskilling and upskilling. That's right, over half. So, if you want to future-proof your career, continuous learning is the way to go. Now, I know what you're thinking. But I don't have time to learn new things. I'm too busy with work, family, and other responsibilities. I hear you, and I feel your pain. But here's the thing. Continuous learning doesn't have to be a chore. It doesn't have to mean going back to school or spending hours buried in textbooks. Continuous learning can be as simple as reading a book, attending a workshop, listening to a podcast, or even watching a YouTube video, wink wink. It's about making learning a part of your everyday life, integrating it into your routine in a way that's enjoyable and sustainable. And with the wealth of resources available at our fingertips, thanks to the internet, learning has never been more accessible or convenient. You can learn a new language while brushing your teeth, master the basics of coding during your lunch break, or even take a course on astrophysics from the comfort of your own bed. The possibilities are endless. So my friends, as we journey towards the big 3-0, let's make a pact. Let's commit to lifelong learning. Let's strive to be better, to know more, to grow more, every single day. Let's never stop questioning, never stop exploring, never stop learning. Because at the end of the day, the more you learn, the more you grow. And the more you grow, the more you become capable of making a positive impact on the world around you. And isn't that what life's all about? So there you have it, the 5th point on our list, continuous learning. It's not just about acquiring knowledge or skills. It's about embracing the journey of discovery, challenging ourselves, growing as individuals, and becoming the best versions of ourselves we can be. Remember, the more you learn, the more you earn. And not just in terms of money, but in terms of personal growth, fulfillment, and happiness. So keep learning, keep growing, and keep moving forward. The best is yet to come. Scene script. 6th, master the art of time management. Time. It's the one resource we all have in equal measure, yet so often it seems to slip through our fingers like sand. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to get so much done in a day, while others are perpetually playing catch-up? The answer lies in time management. Time management is more than just a buzzword. It's a skill, a discipline, and a way of life. It's about making the most of each moment and ensuring that your time is spent on things that truly matter. In the grand scheme of life, how you spend your time is how you spend your life. Think of time as the currency of your life. Every moment you spend is a coin you can't get back. But unlike money, time can't be saved or invested for later use. Once it's gone for good. So let's dive into the nitty-gritty of time management. The first principle is prioritization. Not all tasks are created equal. Some are urgent, some are important, and some are both. Some tasks bring you closer to your goals, while others are merely distractions in disguise. The Eisenhower box, named after President Dwight D. Eisenhower, is a handy tool for sorting your tasks. You divide a square into 4 quadrants. The top left quadrant is for tasks that are both urgent and important. The top right is for those that are important but not urgent. The bottom left is for tasks that are urgent but not important, and the bottom right is for tasks that are neither urgent nor important. The key is to focus on the top 2 quadrants. Tasks that are both urgent and important should be done immediately. Tasks that are important but not urgent should be scheduled for later. Tasks that are urgent but not important can be delegated, and tasks that are neither urgent nor important can be eliminated altogether. But prioritization is just the beginning. The second principle is planning. Without a plan, even the most well-prioritized tasks can fall by the wayside. A plan serves as a roadmap, guiding you towards your goals. There are many ways to plan your time. You can use a daily planner, a weekly planner, or a digital calendar. You can use time blocking, where you dedicate specific blocks of time to specific tasks. You can use the Pomodoro technique, where you work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. You can use the 2-minute rule, where if a task takes less than 2 minutes to do, you do it immediately. The third principle is discipline. Prioritization and planning are useless without the discipline to follow through. Discipline is about making a commitment to yourself and sticking to it no matter what. It's about saying no to distractions and yes to productivity. It's about taking control of your time and, by extension, your life. Time management isn't about cramming as many tasks as possible into your day. It's about making conscious decisions about how you want to spend your time. It's about living intentionally rather than reactively. It's about choosing to invest your time in things that bring you joy, fulfillment, and progress, rather than wasting it on things that don't. Remember, time management isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. What works for one person may not work for another. The key is to experiment with different strategies and find the one that works best for you. And last but not least, be gentle with yourself. Time management is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when you fall off the wagon, and that's okay. What matters is that you get back on and keep moving forward. As the saying goes, time flies, but you're the pilot. So take the wheel, chart your course, and soar towards your goals. Because in the end, the way you manage your time is the way you manage your life. Scene script. 7th, don't forget about self-care. We're on a marathon, not a sprint. Life is a long game, and keeping yourself in top shape, both mentally and physically, is paramount. You may have heard the term self-care thrown around a lot, but what does it really mean? It's not just about pampering yourself with spa days or indulgent shopping sprees. It's about nurturing your mind, body, and soul, and taking the time to replenish your energy and restore your spirit. Self-care is a broad concept, encompassing just about anything you do to be good to yourself. It's about taking care of yourself in a way that helps you stay at the top of your game, in tune with your needs, and resilient against the challenges that life throws your way. Let's break it down into a few key components. First, there's physical self-care. This includes the basics of maintaining a healthy body, eating nutritious food, getting regular exercise, ensuring you get enough sleep, and taking care of your personal hygiene. But it's more than just keeping your body running smoothly. It's about respecting your body, listening to its signals, and giving it what it needs to function at its best. That might mean adjusting your diet to include more fruits and vegetables, taking a walk in the park during your lunch break, or setting a bedtime routine to ensure you get a good night's sleep. Then, there's emotional self-care. This involves acknowledging your feelings and allowing yourself to experience them fully. It's about treating yourself with kindness and compassion and not being too hard on yourself when things don't go as planned. Emotional self-care might involve journaling about your feelings, talking to a trusted friend or family member about what's going on in your life, or seeking professional help when you're feeling overwhelmed. Mental self-care is another crucial component. This involves engaging your mind, learning new things, and challenging yourself intellectually. It's about giving your brain the stimulation it craves and keeping your mind sharp. This might involve reading a book, solving puzzles, or taking up a new hobby that challenges you in new ways. Spiritual self-care is about connecting with your inner self and finding a sense of peace and purpose. This can be achieved through meditation, prayer, spending time in nature, or practicing mindfulness. You might find spiritual self-care through yoga, tai chi, or other practices that help you feel grounded and connected to the world around you. And finally, there's social self-care. Humans are social creatures, and nurturing our relationships with others is a vital part of self-care. This might involve spending time with loved ones, making new friends, or participating in social activities that you enjoy. Remember, self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Just like you wouldn't ignore a car's need for regular maintenance, you shouldn't neglect your own need for self-care. It's not something you do once in a while when you're feeling stressed or burnt out. It's something you incorporate into your daily routine to keep your mind, body, and spirit in top shape. It's also important to remember that self-care is not a one-size-fits-all concept. What works for one person might not work for another. The key is to find what works for you, what helps you feel refreshed, recharged, and ready to take on whatever life throws your way. So, how do you incorporate self-care into your routine? Start small. Choose 1 or 2 activities that you enjoy and make time for them each day. It could be as simple as taking a 10-minute walk during your lunch break, reading a chapter of a book before bed, or taking a few minutes to meditate each morning. The important thing is to make it a habit, something you do consistently. Remember that self-care isn't just about doing things you enjoy. It's also about setting boundaries, saying no when you need to, and prioritizing your own needs. It's about recognizing when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed and taking steps to address those feelings before they become too much to handle. Don't let self-care become another item on your to-do list. Instead, think of it as a gift you're giving yourself, a way to show yourself love and respect. And remember, it's not selfish to take care of yourself. In fact, by taking care of your own needs, you're better equipped to take care of others. So as you navigate your way through life, remember to take time for yourself. Nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Listen to your needs and honor them. And remember, self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. Scene script. 8th, build resilience. Resilience, my friends, is a trait that is often undervalued in the hustle and bustle of our daily lives. Yet, it is a trait that can make all the difference when life throws a curveball your way. So, what is resilience? In its simplest form, resilience is the ability to bounce back, to recover from setbacks, adapt to change, and keep going in the face of adversity. But why is resilience so important? Picture this, you're sailing on a calm sea, the sun is shining, and everything is going smoothly. Suddenly a storm hits. The waves are crashing, the wind is howling, and your boat is being tossed around like a toy. In that moment, is it not the strength of your vessel that determines whether you'll make it through the storm? That, my friends, is a metaphor for resilience. Resilience is not about avoiding the storm, but about learning how to weather it. It's about understanding that life is full of ups and downs, and that's okay. It's about knowing that failure is not the end, but just a stepping stone on the path to success. It's about learning to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward no matter what. Now you may be thinking, great, resilience sounds amazing, but how do I build it? Well, the good news is that resilience is not a trait that you're either born with or without. It's something that can be developed and strengthened over time, much like a muscle. And just like building physical strength, building resilience requires consistent effort and practice. One of the first steps in building resilience is changing your perspective on failure. Instead of viewing failure as a dead end, start seeing it as an opportunity to learn and grow. When we fail, we have a chance to evaluate our actions, identify our mistakes, and come up with a better plan for the future. So the next time you face a setback, don't beat yourself up. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Another key aspect of resilience is developing a strong support network. Having people who you can rely on in times of crisis can greatly enhance your ability to bounce back. This network could include family, friends, mentors, or even support groups. These individuals can provide emotional support, practical advice, and a fresh perspective when you're facing challenges. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. In fact, reaching out to others in times of need is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows that you have the courage to acknowledge your struggles and the wisdom to seek guidance. Building resilience also involves taking care of your physical health. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep can all contribute to your overall resilience. When your body is strong and healthy, it's easier to cope with stress and recover from setbacks. Mindfulness and meditation can also be powerful tools in building resilience. These practices can help you stay grounded in the present moment, reduce stress, and cultivate a positive mindset. By regularly practicing mindfulness and meditation, you can learn to navigate life's ups and downs with more grace and ease. Finally, building resilience involves cultivating a positive mindset. This doesn't mean ignoring the challenges and difficulties in your life. Rather, it means choosing to focus on the positive aspects of your life and maintaining an optimistic outlook for the future. Remember, resilience is not about never falling, but about always getting back up. It's about embracing the challenges, learning from the failures, and finding the strength to keep moving forward. It's about understanding that the hardships you face today are shaping the person you will become tomorrow. So, as you journey through your 20s and beyond, remember to build your resilience. Because when life gets tough, resilience is what will keep you going. It's what will help you turn your setbacks into comebacks, your obstacles into opportunities, and your failures into stepping stones towards success. And remember this, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. In other words, when life presents you with challenges, use them as opportunities to grow and become stronger. Because resilience, my friends, is not just about surviving life's storms, it's about learning how to dance in the rain. Scene script. 9th, cultivate gratitude. Let's talk about this, the power of gratitude. It's a simple word, but it carries a profound meaning. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's about recognizing the good in your life, appreciating what you have, and acknowledging the blessings that come your way. Imagine life as a journey where you're the driver. You'll pass through different terrains, some smooth, others bumpy. Sometimes it's bright and sunny, other times it's dark and stormy. But no matter the circumstances, there's always something to be grateful for. Even the smallest things like the ability to breathe, the sun that rises each day, the food on your table, the people who love you. These are all reasons to be thankful. But why is gratitude so important? Well, it's not just about being polite or feeling good. It's about shifting your focus from what your life lacks to the abundance that's already present. It's about acknowledging the good things in your life and recognizing that the source of that goodness is outside of yourself. Gratitude helps you refocus your attention to the positive aspects of your life. It allows you to celebrate the present and blocks out negative thoughts and worries. It makes you appreciate what you have, instead of always reaching for something new in the hopes it will make you happier, or thinking you can't feel satisfied until every physical and material need is met. Gratitude also strengthens relationships. When you express your thankfulness to others, it fosters a sense of warmth and closeness. It makes people feel valued and appreciated. And who doesn't like to feel appreciated, right? Moreover, gratitude can improve your physical and mental health. Studies have shown that grateful people experience fewer aches and pains, and they feel healthier than other people. They also tend to take better care of their health, exercise more often, and schedule regular checkups with their doctors. On the mental side of things, gratitude can reduce a multitude of toxic emotions, ranging from envy and resentment to frustration and regret. It increases happiness and reduces depression. It enhances empathy and reduces aggression. Grateful people are more likely to behave in a pro-social manner, even when others behave less kind. Practicing gratitude also has a positive impact on your sleep. Writing in a gratitude journal improves sleep, according to a study. Spend just 15 minutes jotting down a few grateful sentiments before bed and you may sleep better and longer. Now you might be thinking, that's great, but how do I cultivate gratitude? Well, it's easier than you might think. Here are some ways to get started. First, keep a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. These can be big things like getting a promotion at work, or small things like enjoying a hot cup of coffee in the morning. Second, make a habit of telling people you appreciate them. It could be your partner, your parents, your friends, or your colleagues. Let them know how much they mean to you. Third, practice mindfulness. This means taking the time to be present in the moment, to really see what's around you, to listen, to touch, to smell, to taste. It's about appreciating the beauty of the world and the people around you. And finally, remember to express your gratitude, not just for the good things, but also for the challenges you face. These challenges are opportunities for growth, for learning, for becoming a better version of yourself. So there you have it. Gratitude, a simple practice with profound effects. It's a habit, a mindset, a way of life. And the beautiful thing about gratitude is that the more you practice it, the more you'll find to be grateful for. Remember, gratitude isn't a blind optimism. It doesn't mean that life is perfect. It means that you've chosen to focus on the good in your life, and that you're acknowledging the setbacks and difficulties as part of your journey. It's about realizing that every experience, good or bad, is a valuable lesson. As we wrap up this point, I leave you with a thought to ponder. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. This doesn't mean you should stop striving for more. It simply means that you should take the time to appreciate what you already have while you pursue your goals and dreams. After all, life isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey, and gratitude makes that journey a whole lot richer. And finally, 10th, embrace change. Change. It's an inevitable part of life. It's as certain as the sun rising in the east and setting in the west. It's as predictable as the changing of the seasons. And yet it's something that many of us resist, fear, and even dread. But why? Why do we fear change when it's such a natural part of our existence? Well, the answer lies in our brains. You see, our brains are wired to keep us safe, to keep us in our comfort zones. Our brains love routine and predictability. When something changes, our brains perceive it as a threat, even if it's a positive change. This is why we resist change, even when we know it's for the best. But here's the thing. Change is not only unavoidable, it's also necessary for growth. Just think about it. Without change, there would be no progress. We would still be living in caves, hunting and gathering for our food. Without change, there would be no innovation, no technological advancements, no medical breakthroughs. Without change, there would be no personal growth, no self-improvement, no evolution. So if change is so important, how do we learn to embrace it? Well, it starts with changing our mindset. Instead of seeing change as a threat, we need to see it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to evolve. We need to see change as a chance to step out of our comfort zones and into our growth zones. But how do we do this? How do we shift our mindset and learn to embrace change? Well, it's not easy, but it's certainly possible. Here are a few strategies to help you embrace change. Firstly, practice mindfulness. By being present in the moment, we can better understand and accept the changes happening around us. We can observe these changes without judgment, without fear, and without resistance. This helps us to better adapt to the changes and to embrace them. Secondly, develop a growth mindset. This means believing that you can learn, grow, and improve through effort and perseverance. With a growth mindset, you see change not as a threat, but as a challenge that you can overcome and grow from. Thirdly, cultivate resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep going despite setbacks, to adapt to change, and keep moving forward. By cultivating resilience, you can better handle the challenges that come with change and use them as stepping stones to success. Fourthly, practice gratitude. By focusing on the positive aspects of change, you can shift your mindset and see the opportunities that lie within the change. Gratitude can help you to appreciate the change and to embrace it. And finally, remember that it's okay to feel uncomfortable. Change is often uncomfortable. It pushes us out of our comfort zones and into the unknown. But remember, it's in the unknown that we find growth, that we find progress, that we find evolution. So embrace the discomfort, embrace the uncertainty, embrace the change. In conclusion, change is inevitable. It's a part of life. But instead of fearing it, resisting it, or dreading it, we can learn to embrace it. We can see it as an opportunity for growth, for learning, for evolution. We can see it as a chance to step out of our comfort zones and into our growth zones. We can see it as a stepping stone to success. So the next time you're faced with change, don't resist it, don't fear it, embrace it. Because after all, change is the only constant in life. And there you have it, 10 things to know before you hit 30. Let's take a quick breeze through them again, shall we? First up, we talked about becoming financially savvy. It's not about becoming the next Wall Street wizard, but understanding how your money works for you. We discussed the importance of budgeting, saving, investing, and being aware of where every penny goes. Remember, it's not just about earning money, but also managing it wisely. Next, we dove into health matters. We touched on the importance of regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and adequate sleep. Your body is your vessel in this journey of life, and maintaining it is crucial. Remember, health is wealth, and there's no substitute for a fit body and mind. Thirdly, our conversation led us to relationships. We emphasized the importance of maintaining healthy relationships, both personal and professional. It's about understanding that every relationship has its ups and downs, and it's crucial to navigate them with patience and understanding. Remember, the quality of your relationships is often a reflection of your quality of life. Our fourth point was mindfulness. We talked about the power of being present in the moment and how it can transform your life. Mindfulness allows you to appreciate life as it unfolds, reducing anxiety and increasing happiness. Remember, life is happening right now. Don't miss it by dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Moving on, we discussed the importance of continuous learning. With the world evolving at such a rapid pace, it's essential to keep up and adapt. Learning new skills, acquiring knowledge, and expanding your horizons can open up a multitude of opportunities. Remember, the day you stop learning is the day you stop growing. Our sixth point was centered around time management. We talked about the importance of prioritizing tasks, setting realistic goals, and finding a balance between work and leisure. Remember, time is the one resource you can't get back, so use it wisely. Next, we ventured into the realm of self-care. We discussed the importance of taking time for yourself, engaging in activities you love, and not feeling guilty about it. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. Our eighth point was all about resilience. We discussed the importance of bouncing back from setbacks, staying positive, and understanding that failure is just a stepping stone to success. Remember, the only time you truly fail is when you stop trying. Moving on to our ninth point, we talked about gratitude. We discussed the power of appreciating what you have and how it can lead to a more fulfilled life. Remember, happiness doesn't come from getting what you want, but appreciating what you have. Finally, we arrived at our 10th point, embracing change. We discussed how change is inevitable and how adapting to it rather than resisting it can lead to growth and development. Remember, the only constant in life is change. Embrace it and see where it leads you. So there you have it, 10 life hacks to arm yourself with as you step into the exciting world of your 30s. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insights, tips, and tricks to navigate this beautiful journey called life. Remember, age is just a number, but these tips can make a world of difference. Stay savvy, stay healthy, and keep learning. Until next time,